Okay, let's dive in. Today, we're looking at something you probably see every single day, but maybe don't think much about the mirror.
It seems so simple, doesn't it?
Hmm.
But its history is really the history of humanity trying to, get an objective look at itself.
So our mission today is to track that. The tech, the problems it solved, and how it completely changed culture.
And it all starts in the most basic place imaginable, a still pool of water.
Right. Our sources even mention an ancient Chinese character, Jin, which is literally a picture of a person kneeling over a basin of water to see their reflection.
That solved the first big challenge, which is just basic self-awareness, seeing your own face.
But the limits are pretty obvious.
Oh yeah, water's unstable, it depends on the weather, and you have to be crouching down. It's not mobile. Even the first upgrade, those ceramic water basins, were a clunky solution.
So that's what pushed us to the first real paradigm shift, the first solid mirror.
Which takes us back 8,000 years to what is now Turkey. We're talking about polished black obsidian.
Volcanic glass.
Exactly. And these were often convex, used more for religious rituals, maybe dedicated to a sun god.
The technical challenge there was huge.
And immense. Obsidian was rare, and polishing it into a smooth, reflective surface was just unbelievably difficult.
So on to the next big leap, metal. Around 4000 BCE, places like Egypt and Iran start making these polished bronze and copper mirrors.
And that solves a few problems at once. They're durable, they're mobile, you can finally stand up and hold the tool.
And it creates a clear societal role for them.
For the Egyptians, it wasn't just vanity. It was a practical tool for hygiene, checking teeth, nails, and a powerful religious symbol for the sun god Ra.
But also a huge status symbol. I mean, in Han China, only nobles and royalty had them.
Absolutely. But then the entire Metal Age just hits a wall for thousands of years.
Because of one simple but devastating technical flaw.
Oxidation.
The tarnish.
Exactly. Exposure to the air just ruined the surface. They needed constant, incredibly time-consuming polishing to even be useful.
There are Chinese records saying that making a single good metal mirror could take an entire month.
Which kept it firmly a luxury item. The common person just couldn't afford that kind of labor or material.
Until the glass revolution in Europe. That broke the stagnation.
It all came together with the Venetian method in 1508, using a tin-mercury mixture on glass. The image it produced was, well, it was brighter and clearer than anything that came before it.
A total game changer for clarity, but the cost was
staggering. A small Venetian mirror could cost what an average person earned in their entire lifetime.
And the method itself was tragic.
It was incredibly toxic. The mercury poisoning killed many of the workers who made these beautiful luxury items.
Which sets the stage for the final leap, the one that really democratized the mirror.
Justus von Liebig's discovery in 1835. The silver mirror reaction.
A chemical solution.
And it solved everything at once. It was safe, it was cheap, and you could finally mass-produce mirrors.
And that's when the mirror goes from a noble's palace to, an everyday house.
And the impact on how we see ourselves was profound. The historian Ian Mortimer said that this new, clear view of oneself made people start to feel they were special.
You see it in art, too. Da Vinci himself called the mirror the painter's teacher.
It basically creates the self-portrait as its own genre of art.
So we've gone from a pawn to solving these huge limits of mobility, durability, clarity, cost, and finally, safety.
But here's the twist. In solving the physical problem of not being able to see ourselves, we sort of introduced a new psychological one.
It's fascinating. I saw some studies that show the average woman looks in the mirror about 38 times a day.
And that something like 80% of them express dissatisfaction with what they see.
So the tool that gave us self-awareness is now a source of, a modern mental struggle.
Exactly. The journey of the mirror isn't over. It's just shifted from solving technical problems to us managing the mental side of all this self-scrutiny. It leaves you with a question, really.
What's that?
Now that we finally have perfect clarity, what are we actually looking for?